Take off. If you don't have to talk out loud, I never could get up enough volume.
Well, I hardly know how to start this, but...
Your name, your birth, your parents.
I'm Norma Husk. I was born in Des Moines, Iowa, September the 3rd, 1921. Lived there. My dad drove a truck for a wholesale company, delivering sugar and flour and such as that. We lived in a house on 1449 McCormick Street when I was a little girl, and I had a dog named Jiggs, big black dog. He was my guard. He went to the grocery store with me and took care of me. Lola is 3 years younger than I am, and she was, the story goes that she could run off and go to our grandparents that lived across the street, barefooted in the sandburrs, but she could never get home. Then Ann was born when I was a little over 5 years old. She was 6 weeks old when we come to Oklahoma. We came by train, my mom, we three girls. We came to Barnstall, and my dad worked in oil fields. He built oil derricks, and we lived out would be southwest of Barnstall on a lease. My aunt and uncle lived out there too, Aunt Kate and her family, and they tell about the bad storms and how we would nearly blow away with tornadoes. I don't remember that, but my mom would tell the story. I started the school in Barnstall when I was 6 years old. Went all through my school years in Barnstall. My dad worked at the refinery then. We lived in the same house there that next to Jane, for most of my life there in Barnstall. When we first came to town, we lived down by the church in a little house. Then before Herbert was born, we moved to the next door to the church in Aunt Kesey's house. It's gone now, but it was a little frame house. Then from there we moved up to the house by Jane, and lived there when Charles was born. Then we moved up on the hill by the grade school. It was that steep, it's by the high school rather. It's that steep dirt hill. We lived up right on top of that. And I lived there when I was probably 12, something like that. I can remember that when Ann started the school, that from the top of that hill to down where the old grade school is at the end of Main Street. And then my mom and the other kids and I would walk to church down where the church is now.